All right, hello everybody. It's Aquarian Essence. I also go by Mystical Mayhem. So I'm gonna pull some cards for the Aquarian new moon. Now we are just now coming out of Capricorn season, and right now the moon, currently right now, is in Capricorn, but it's gonna be going into Aquarius, and we'll be having like that new moon sun moon conjunction here, actually just in a few hours. So I'm gonna pull some cards. I'm going to talk about the transit through the house based off your rising sign, but you can also look at it from your sun sign if you don't know your rising sign. You can look at it from your moon sign as well. And I'm debating between my Tarot's 13, which is my favorite. It's my new favorite. I just love this deck. Or my spellcasting tarot. It's Oracle. So kind of just debating. So I might pull. Actually, I think I might pull one from each. So it'll be 2 cards for each of the signs. And before I pull cards, though, I wanted to mention a little bit about Capricorn. Capricorn is still dealing with that Pluto transit right now, just for a little bit longer. Then it'll be Aquarius is next. So Capricorn, in astrology, they are like our older siblings. They represent status, hard work, dedication. They're usually very, very willful people, but they're very usually work and job orientated. They're not bottom totem pole people. That they're all about work, money, being successful, finances, security. They pull on a lot of that Cancer energy. Cancer Capricorn is actually one of my favorite couples, next to Virgo and Pisces. They actually do very well, call them like a power team. Leo and Aquarius do pretty well together too. Now, Capricorn, that's the 10th sign. 10th house, that's 10th house energy. Mars is exalted there. The moon actually does a lot better than what you would think. I mean, it does have a little bit of that melancholy on it, but the moon in the 10th house is able to pick up on what other people are feeling about it. Venus is pretty well there. Venus kind of gets more work and money orientated. Jupiter's debilitated there, but Jupiter can actually bring in a lot of money. Let's see here. The outer planets, it kind of varies for the outer planets within the 10th house in Capricorn. Depends on with the combination, especially if there's like a stellium going on. And this, of course, the sun's exalted. Saturn is excellent here. Saturn rules Capricorn. Now Capricorn is a feminine sign. Now usually when we think about Capricorn, we always think something masculine or male or like a man. But actually, it's actually a very feminine sign. It's a very strong, dominant feminine sign. So, and one thing I learned, with watching, the difference between male and females with each of the sign is there's always this major similarities and major differences. And with Capricorn, I noticed that men usually kind of get into that tunnel vision and that work mode of working on the career, their finances, getting things squared away with anything that's work or money related. And women kind of teeter back and forth between relationships or, the career, relationship and work, relationship and money, and then usually once they get a little bit older, then they kind of fine tune into that and they kind of come more, focus with work and career. Capricorn women have a really bad habit of dating really weak men, and Capricorn men sometimes have a habit of pulling in too much Cancer energy and can be a lot more emotional, a lot more watery than what you would expect. Now, Capricorn going into Aquarius, we're still in that cusping energy. Of course, work is always a theme, but when it comes to Aquarius, it's not just work. It's coming out of Capricorn. It's networking with others. It's teamwork, something that's going to benefit everybody. So remember, in the 11th house, Aquarian energy is hopes, wishes, dreams, and networking. It's a very spiritual house, it's a very spiritual sign. Forward movement, the future, humanitarian deeds. Aquarius is very much about it's like the I know, so it's about thinking and not only just thinking, but knowing. It's a little bit different than with the whole I believe with Pisces, but they're actually kind of go hand in hand, being side by side signs. Because a lot of times you go from you believe or you know or you believe. A lot of times, you have to know to believe. And once you believe it, then you know it. So Aquarius is again futuristic. They're the word eccentric ones ruled by Uranus and Saturn. Now with the moon coming into Aquarius, that's gonna make it a little bit more. It's not gonna really. I'm not gonna say it's gonna bring in a lot of emotions, but it can bring in some emotional type situations. But this doesn't mean that, especially if you're in Aquarius, doesn't mean you're gonna be emotional about it. Just depends. Also depends on your aspects and everything in your chart. Um, so this is, and it's also, you know, moons, our mother, you know, motherly energy, nurturing energy, home, comforts and all that. So that's going to be a highlighted theme, especially if you are a mother or have like, you know, something with your mom or, you know, your children. Um, Moon also is, you know, has a connection to because it's going to be in a really nice like aspect with Jupiter and Aries. Jupiter and the Moon together, aspecting together, and especially with Mercury too. Great for writing, wonderful for writing. Um, you know, so things, you know, focus on things with the home because that's bringing a lot of that fourth house home energy, you know, into the Moon, the mind. So I'm gonna start with Aries, and see. And a lot of people think that Aquariuses are not emotional. Actually, Aquariuses can be very emotional. They just they know how to analytically, you know, process emotions, thoughts, feelings, and everything. And you know, and a lot of times they don't act through feelings, or they don't act based off feelings. You know, they try to be very logical thinking, but you know, no, they're very sensitive. They are very emotional. They just handle it a little bit differently than most people. Um, let's see here, and they're eccentric, they're different. I'm an Aquarius, so I totally get it. So, but I have a lot of water and earth in my chart too, though. So, all right, Aries. So, this new moon is gonna be happening in your 11th house of networking, friends, hopes, wishes, dreams, and it's gonna be there with Saturn. So Saturn's gonna really like weigh down on that energy, and you know, Saturn's all about hard work and work now, play later. It's also about teamwork and the benefiting of everybody more so than itself, in opposition to that Leo energy. And the timer on here is telling me at 10 minutes. I just have a full phone. So I'm gonna turn this down. And dog's barking, I apologize about that. So happy birthday to all the Aquariuses, and you know, and happy re-illumination to the Aquarian suns, or Aquarian risings and Aquarian moons. And all right, Aries, that's what we got for you. Oh, we've got Ace of Wands. That's about being action orientated. Maybe you have some thoughts or some things that you're wanting to do. Maybe need to get initiated on something. This is about being action orientated and to act on things. This is the time where think and then do it. You know, just of course you want to think about it first because you know Wands is a very action orientated card. But yes, just be active and things, pursue things. And let's see what Spellcaster Oracle. It says good luck. So you've got good luck on your way. Oh my gosh, lipstick all over your finger. So luck is on your side. So get going, get to it. No more wasting time, Aries. All right. Now we have Taurus, one of my most favorite signs, one of the most beautiful signs. We have 10 of Pentacles. This is I get financial freedom. Not to worry about finances, and you know, there's don't worry about the burdens of it because you're gonna be all right when it comes to money, and you'll be all right. So no stressing. And make that money. And we have protection. So yes, so there's protection there for you, Taurus. All right. So no worrying about money. All right, we got Gemini. All right, Gemini. Mars just went direct in your sign. A bunch of little angry Geminis. All right, Gemini. Ooh, we have 3 of Wands reversed. Now, 3 of Wands, you know, that's 3s and 6s usually about working with others in unison, you know, teamwork and all that. This is kind of like about pulling away, you know, pulling away from, oh, my camera's trying to focus. Pulling away from, you know, group activity, working with others, or, you know, sharing with others, or being like in a group setting, you know, so you definitely want to maybe like some solitude time to think things through or work through something. And we have trust. This is about trusting within yourself. Trust within yourself. Things will be the way they need to be. So, and besides, there's 3 of you in there, so you know it's not like gonna be alone. So, I love Geminis actually. All right, we've got Cancer. Ooh, Cancer. We've got the Knave of Cups. This is somebody younger. Usually, this is names of which is like pages like children's. So this is something that's you're gonna need to attend to. You know, it's gonna be something very emotional setting. So it might be like a child or a younger sibling or younger friend that's gonna want to reach out and need your assistance, and might need that motherly, you know, Cancer feel. So let's see what the Oracle says. Messages are going on. So compassion. You need to be showing some compassion. Opening up that heart space. All right, Cancer. Now Leo. Leo's been on my list today. I even made a post on Facebook, a pretty funny one. Leo. All the fire signs, actually. Alright, Leo. Ooh, we have 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. So, don't let your emotions run you crazy, and don't take all your emotions, you know, like don't take them all too seriously. Some of them just kind of just process through, you know, and maybe, you know, don't focus on too much, you know, just kind of go through it, go through the waves and emotions, but don't like hang too tight to any tides. You know, try to see things for like more of a in clarity, but yeah, so don't hang too tight to those emotions. So let's put back here. Who we got? Leo. Ooh, we've got dreams. Very much was 7. Pay attention to your dreams, because seven of Cups, you know, is a card like where you get lost in your dreams, or you bring dream world into reality. So, but yeah, but this is dreams. Pay attention to your dreams, and you know, not only just your dreams like when you're sleeping dreams, but just dreams that you have within life that you want to do. All right, Virgo. I'm gonna have to cut this one in half. All right, Virgo. There was my keyboard. This one flew out. 3 of Cups, solitude, the Hermit, just like you guys are, and also good luck. So yeah, so reevaluating the people that you are around, that you associate with, you know. So not so much about the Hermit way or solitude, but maybe pull back and just reanalyze and, you know, reevaluate, you know, your social situation. All right. Oh, let's see. I still got 5 minutes. Maybe I'll make it through 5 minutes. My timer on here. All right. So we've got Libra. And let's see here. So he's on my way. All right, Libra. So this new moon is happening in your, what was that, 4th house, 5th house, 4th house, 5th house. Ooh, Ace of Cups. So something of matters of the heart. Something, yeah, something of the heart. Something that you're drawn to. Something that that usually is like, you know, could be emotionally sparking. Something, you know, and I think it could be something love related. You know, something like maybe you're thinking about pulling back, or maybe not sure how to initiate or going in on something. Oh, 2 cards came out. Commitment, transformation. So you need to commit. And within that commitment, maybe you need to transform. So maybe that's what the pulling back is, with the feelings and the emotions. Whoops. I throw them everywhere. And so, commitment. Yeah, Libras like to commit. So, the transformation. All right. So, they throw the cards everywhere. So yeah, pull back, and you're going to re-enter into something, and maybe how your feelings and everything is about, you know, going into something, or finishing something, or being in something. That's relationship related. All right, Libra. Now we got Scorpio. Scorpio got the 10 of Swords reverse. This is you coming out of a mind state that has been very troubling and very hard for you. You know, maybe you've been worried about stuff, or maybe something's been weighing real heavily on your mind. It shows like you're going to be coming out of it, and that that could be a problem for you. And we've got animals. So yeah, spend some time with some animals. You know, get some energetic healing back and forth, you know, because they heal us just as much as we heal them. You know, so, and don't worry. And if you're worried about an animal, you'll be all right. So yeah, good old Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, we have the Knight of Cups. Oh, and then 2 cards came out. Knight of Cups with forgiveness and love. So maybe there's a Knight of Cups that you need to forgive and love. This is about, you know, this is maybe not necessarily romance related, but definitely something something emotionally related to, something that you're connected to, like maybe like close friend, family member, child, you know, sibling, something like that, you know. So like reconnecting, resparking into those feelings, emotions, and getting reacquainted or resettled in, or rebonding. All right, and then we got Capricorn. I can do this in 2 minutes. Capricorn, we've got the Knight of Swords reverse. Watch your communication with reconciliation. So rethink some thoughts and the way that you communicate, and don't be so negative. Don't be so mean. Don't be cussing people out, and don't be, you know, don't be so harsh in your words. All right. So be careful about that communication. All right, and we got Aquarius. I have to beat this timer. Aquarius, we got the Tower card reverse. with life purpose and pulling back some energies, not wanting the tower to fall, not wanting shit hit the fan. Kind of need to pull back and maybe recalibrate some things and maybe rethink about what you're gonna do with yourself now that we're in Aquarius season. And don't let the don't let the shit hit the fan. You know, maybe find another way to like ease these energies. All right, so my timer thing's going off here. All right, you guys, if you want to book a session with me, have some questions, comments, whatever down below. I have the information there down below. All right, happy Aquarius season.